I'm RJ Broadhead with the Ticats Audio Network and joined by special guest Neil Lumsden, who's now the Ontario Minister for Tourism, Culture and Sport. Also a three-time Grey Cup champion. So a Grey Cup being in Hamilton, now experiencing it as a politician. You've experienced it as a player, as an executive with the Tiger Cats, in fact, in 1999.
Correct.
So are you looking forward to the 2023 Grey Cup?
Yeah, for a lot of different reasons. I mean, I'm a season ticket holder here in Hamilton. We try to get as many games as I can, and certainly if I can, my buddy who I split with, or give them to my daughter. But it's a great environment to go to. I mean, and I love going to the games. So the big picture is that for me, as Grey Cup has always meant so much to me and my family in so many different ways. As a player, it's very unique and it's different, and it was a great experience that way too, from a management perspective. And now, as a fan and seeing a lot of great things going on in the CFL. It's fun to sit back, I guess, as the statesman, and so to speak, and say, yeah, I like what the commissioner's doing. I like a lot of stuff that's going on in the league, and I'm a fan.
Neil, when you look at football, in your role now with tourism, there's a lot of travel in football, culture, a lot of different cultures in football, and of course it's sport. There's quite a tie in there.
Well, we're sitting in the Art Gallery of Hamilton, so and that's where this announcement's taking place today. So, yeah, there's a line that runs through it all, RJ, and it's culture of every piece and how you do and what you think. So there's culture in sport, there's culture in tourism, and there's culture in culture. And the Grey Cup has so much culture and momentum behind it from a fan perspective. I mean, people travel from across the country and will to come to Hamilton for this game. It's whether their team's in it or not, they come for the experience. And those people across this province and the country are going to come for the game, but more importantly for the experience.
Yeah, it's a great point, Neil, because the Grey Cup Festival, and if you want more information, you can go to greycupfestival.ca, goes from November 13th to the 19th, and it culminates with the game. So really there's something to do every single day, and it expands even past Hamilton. Niagara Falls is involved this year, and I know the province of Ontario is a big part of making that happen.
Well, it's the regional concept, and I think there are only so many hotel rooms in Hamilton. Everyone knows that. So if we want people to come and be comfortable and not be far away and have an opportunity for a shuttle service to come back and forth to Hamilton, why not Niagara? There's so much going on there. And they've done such great work in developing Niagara Parks and some of the other elements, taking nothing away from Hamilton whatsoever, because so much is still going to be going on here. But just to have an element that extends 45 minutes or an hour away isn't bad for developing football, developing a fan base, and of course the energy around the Grey Cup. And just, it's one of those things that if you hadn't been and you lived in Niagara or St. Catharines or Grimsby,
wine country, great tourism, beautiful spots.
There's just so much to do. So yeah, it's a perfect tie-in. It's a great mix.
So it's going to be an exciting time. Maybe some people haven't been to Ontario or haven't been to Hamilton or Niagara Falls. What would you say to people who are thinking of making that trip to the Grey Cup this year?
Well, I would say for anyone who, take the football game away, and I'm going to go back to the experience word, RJ, that if you want a great experience around people that are passionate about not only the city of Hamilton, but passionate about the league and sport in general, and love the environment of going to celebrate for starting Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, and if you go to the game, great. If not, go back to your hotel room, wherever you're staying, and watch the game, and then back you go on Monday. So I think it has, it's not just about football, and I think that's one of the things the Grey Cup has been so good at developing over the years, that it's the biggest event in the country, sporting event, but it's not only about football. It's about that cultural piece that brings people together, and we need to do more of that.
Well, Neil, appreciate you taking some time. Looking forward to seeing you November 13th to the 19th at the Grey Cup Festival, of course, the Grey Cup, and thanks for taking some time for us.
Pleasure. Thanks.